welcome back to my channel. Woo, I look rough, but that's besides the point. Today I am going to be cleaning up. The house is kind of a mess. Courtney cooked today, and there's a few dishes in the sink from my roommates, but that's also besides the point. I'm gonna be cleaning up. You know, I'm a very clean person. Get it from my mama. So it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, but I can't go to sleep with all this mess in this house. It's kind of been dirty for, well, not the dishes, but it's just not been clean, like deep cleaned in a while. So I'm gonna be doing a little deep cleaning, and I thought I would bring you guys along with me. So yeah, go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm really not gonna be doing a lot of talking. I might come in and do a little voiceover every now and again, but yeah. So I'm about to go ahead and start cleaning. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start with putting up the food that Courtney made, like the leftovers, you know, and just get that up and get that out the way before I start washing the dishes and, you know, everything else. I'm probably going to talk about some things, you know, because this video is 20 minutes long. And yeah, so I'll probably discuss some hot topics while I clean. I have a question, y'all. So when y'all are washing dishes, are you the type of person that fills the sink up and, well, rinses the dishes and then fill the sink up and wash dishes like in the water in the sink? Or are you someone who rinses as you go and wash with no water? You just like have the water running and you just like wash piece by piece? Because some people wash piece by piece, but I'm the kind of person to where I'll rinse all the dishes, like make sure there's no, you know, food or anything like that, and then fill the sink up with water and then wash the dishes, because I feel like that's like the cleanest way. And also sometimes I put some Clorox in the water, you know, depending on how I'm feeling. I'll put some Clorox in the water to get the dishes really nice and clean. Today I'm going to be putting the dishes in the dishwasher to dry, because I washed the dish drain thing and it's already in the dishwasher. So yeah. I decided that I'm just gonna start talking and see what happens. Yeah, I hope you guys like my last video. It was a project that I was doing for my sociology class, which was basically to Pick a topic that is touchy to you and basically talk about that and raise awareness to it. But it had to be like a social issue, something that we as society is struggling with. And discrimination and racism and police brutality, is something that we are struggling with as America right now. We're just struggling with it, and I felt like it really needed to continue to be a conversation that we have, because if we don't continue to have the conversation, then nothing is going to change. And African American people, Latinos, and those of a darker skin tone are going to continue to be victimized and bullied and basically murdered. So yeah, I'm taking a lot of classes next semester, or not necessarily a lot, but they're very heavy classes, just to finish up everything before I apply to the nursing program. And I'm honestly kind of scared. I don't really want to do it. I don't want to take that many classes, because who knows what next year holds for me. I don't know what kind of job I'm gonna be working, because I'm seasonal right now, and when the season is over, I'm basically gonna be jobless, and I don't know what kind of job I'm gonna find to work until I finish school. Because the next job that I get, I want to be there long term. I want to be there for the next 2 or 3 years until I finish school, because I don't really like moving jobs. But it was time for me to leave Atria. I know you guys probably watched that video where I quit my job in Raleigh and became just like a full-time student and just full-time down here in Greenville, only because traveling back and forth and putting all those miles on my car was starting to get a little old. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just really ready to be finished with school. Ever since I've been a little itty bitty boy, I've known that I wanted to be a nurse. That's literally been my dream. I literally have letters from my teachers from in elementary school. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I done washed the dishes. I washed the dishes. So now I'm about to wipe down all of the counters and stuff. Hold on, wait, I'm gonna show y'all what I be using. Oh, I boiled some water. My roommate has I don't even know what you call it, but it warms up water and it get really hot. And this is what I use to wipe off the surfaces. It kills 99.9% of all germs, coronavirus, out of here. And then in the hot water, I put some Fabuloso. Smells good. And I just wipe down all the surfaces, make sure everything's clean. I'm gonna wipe down the inside of the microwave because, just to make sure that's clean, and yeah. So I'm gonna do this side, then I'm gonna come over here and do this side. So yeah, here we go. Encouraging me to stay on my path to be a nurse, that's really been my dream, and I'm so excited to be finished. I already know when I graduate, I'm going to go all out. I already told all my friends, I'm going to buy me some red bottoms. When I walk across the stage, that's going to be the last time that I walk. Well, when I get my master's degree, that's going to be the last time that I walk. And I'm not going back to school because, I don't mind being in school, but it's a lot of work. It's like a job. Yeah. But as of right now, I am trying to get all my stuff together so I can get into the nursing program. And I'm also trying to get a business degree. So basically I'm double majoring because my goal is to, after finishing school basically and working a little bit and making my money, stacking my money, I want to open up a clinic. And I've always wanted to open up some type of nonprofit just to give back to the community, because I feel like the less fortunate they're looked over and they're really, put down, and people can't help being less fortunate. So I've always wanted to start a nonprofit, and I felt like, there's a lot of nonprofit. There can never be too many nonprofits, but there are a lot of nonprofits that focus on, you know, food and clothing and stuff like that, hygiene. So I want to do something a little different. I want to open basically like a free health clinic. Everything's going to be free, from flu shots to STD testings to, wound care, stuff like that. Just get a bunch of nurses and doctors that are willing to and want to give back to the community and help the less fortunate. And even people who can't afford medical insurance, because there are a lot of people who cannot afford medical insurance. So why not just give back, and help the less fortunate community, because like I said, they're looked over and they're looked down upon, and I know it's sad, but sometimes it really makes me mad that people really belittle the less fortunate. Like, they choose to be less fortunate. Like, who chooses or who wants to be homeless? Nobody. And Beauty to the Streets, oh my God, Shirley, I love her to death. She always says that queens and kings don't always have castles, and I stand by that, and I love that statement, because being less fortunate doesn't mean that you're less than. So yeah, I always try to keep money. I don't really, we don't really keep cash anymore, but sometimes if I cash a check or if I'm able to get cash back when I do a purchase, I usually take out a little bit of money and I keep it with me, just in case sometimes I might see a homeless person on the street or something like that, and I will give them the money, because like I said, can't help the less fortunate. I remember one day, it was me and a group of my friends, and it was so many of us. It was like I think it was 3 cars. And, I was like, man, we got to give some money to them. And I basically started the train, and, 2 or 3 of them gave out of the car that I was in. And then somebody gave out of the car behind me. And, then the last car, which was my friend's too, they gave them some money. And the man basically said, like, thank you guys so much. Like, these past 3 cars, I got enough money so now I can get a hotel room. And, that really touched me, because, like, he's out here. Well, it was hot, like, out here, and it is hot. And he is trying to make some money just to get a hotel room, just to sleep and wash for one night. We take a lot of things for granted, and sometimes you need a wake-up call. Like, I'm very thankful for everything that I have. I'm thankful that I have parents that can provide for me when I can't provide for myself, and yeah. Speaking of my parents, I love them to death. Like, my gosh, like, I'm just so thankful for the parents that I have. They really look out. And sometimes I'll be feeling bad, because I feel like, once you reach a certain age, you really shouldn't, like, lean on your parents, or you really shouldn't have to depend on them. And I was talking to my mom about it, and she basically was like, you're my son, and as long as I have breath in my body, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure you're good. I'm going to provide for you. And she was like, and as long as you're in school, I'm gonna do even more. So both my parents really do a lot. My dad is not as vocal as my mom is, but I know for a fact that he loves me and I love him. He's an amazing person. I love my parents. What are you guys doing for Christmas? Like, Christmas is coming up. Christmas is like my favorite holiday. Like, I absolutely love Christmas. Like, and this year we're all going to DC because my uncle just built a house. Congratulations to him if he's watching. I love you, Uncle Terrell. So we're all going to DC to, you know, just do a housewarming and celebrate just our family. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, I have such an amazing family. Like, I do. Like, my aunts, my uncles, you know, all of them are just amazing. You know, they're all very successful. They all set very strong examples for me and my cousins and my second cousins, and just, you know, they just really set a great example. And I'm just so thankful, y'all. Like, I don't know how I'm going on a rant about how, you know, well, basically because I was talking about the less fortunate, and now I'm just really thinking about all the things that I'm just grateful for. You know, I'm really, really, really grateful to have a great family, great friends. I have, oh my God, I have such amazing friends too. Like, I'm grateful, and I'm just happy with where I am in my life. You know, last year at the new year, I remember this so vividly because, you know, I'm very religious. Well, yeah, I'm very religious. Some people say don't get caught up in religion, you know, focus on your relationship with God. That's another thing that I believe in, because, you know, when you're religious, people tend to abuse that in a way, like, to where they really look down on people like the gay community and interracial relationships and, you know, stuff like that. Like, so stay focused on your relationship with God. And I have a strong relationship with my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And last year, I also cleaned out the refrigerator right before the new year. So yeah, now I'm about to vacuum. I remember I wrote on my board, and I was like, well, I wrote on a board that I had for all my roommates last year, and I basically was like, you know, Lord, remove anything and everything that is not of you, that was not sent by you. Just remove it out of my life. And he just started removing people. He started removing things. He just really cleaned out this year. And another thing that I'm very thankful for. But I have came a long way. This year has been far from great, but I am thankful for yet another year. I will be 20 January 9th, which is a month and a day. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. I'll be 20 years old. I'm getting old. But like I always tell my family, and I always tell my friends, I'm 25 at heart. And my body's just catching up with me. And I don't think it ever will catch up with me, because every year I get a year older, I get a year mature. And I'm very mature for my age, I feel like. So my body's just playing catch up with my maturity. I'm very mature. I have a good head on my shoulders. I know exactly what I want to do in life. I know exactly how I want it to pan out. And I know everything doesn't go as planned, but as of right now, my plan is to go to school, finish school. After I finish school, hopefully I have found me a partner, because I really want to get married and buy a big beautiful house, and fill it up with kids. Like, that's my goal. You know, most people have goals of being a millionaire, and trust me, I would not mind being a millionaire, but as long as I have a family and a loving partner and a Suburban, I'll be fine. Or in a house. I really, really want a house. That is one of my biggest goals, is to buy me a house. And I don't want no small, you know. My camera cut off while I was mopping the other half of the house, which really upset me. But this is the finished product, and we're done. House that, you know, No, I want a house. I want a big, huge house that I can fill up with kids, and then I can have my grandkids come over, and it'll be paid for when I die, and my grandkids or my kids, whoever want to have it, can have it. And then pass it down from generation to generation until, I guess, pass it down from generation to generation. So, yeah. I'm gonna stop this recording. I feel like I've talked you guys' head off, but I honestly like this. I could totally do this more often. I've really been working on my channel. I've been promoting it like as much as I can. It's not moving as fast as I want it to, but then again, I'm staying persistent and I'm staying hopeful and steady. Because I do want to be not a famous YouTuber, but I do want to be known on YouTube. So yeah, staying persistent with it. I'm really working hard and getting, my channel out there. I continue to work on my brand. I be changing a lot. Like, I know you guys probably like, dang, he changed his intro all the time, but I'm just working. I consistently find things that I don't like, and then I fix them, and then I'll be researching about stuff that I can do and things that I can do to improve, and I just do them, and then I switch everything up and I change everything up. But I feel like where I am right now with my new logo and my new intro and outro, I feel like I'm really happy with where it is right now. And I feel like it's gonna stay like that until I can get like a really like edited and filmed intro, like how they be having for Vlogmas. I really should have done Vlogmas, y'all, but I feel like I have a boring life. You guys wouldn't want to see me do a bunch of homework and go to work every day. I feel like Vlogmas is really made for YouTubers that have already like built a fan base and don't have a job. Well, some of them work, like, don't get me wrong, but like where they can go out and spend a whole bunch of money and do crazy stuff. And yeah, I've really been watching everybody's Vlogmas, like Rissa and Quan, Q and Ken, and I feel like that's how you pronounce her name, Tati and Tajay, DMV TV. Oh my gosh, love them. Oh, I love their mom. She is amazing. She really cracks me up. I'm trying to think of other YouTubers. I've been watching Corey and Carmen, or Carmen and Corey. And I started watching this other YouTuber. It's like something, the P family. It's like a long P word. I don't even know. I just recently started watching them. I've been watching Damien and Bianca. Yeah, I'm so sad that Dear and Ken are not doing Vlogmas, but I totally understand. I did 2 videos on the whole Dear and Ken situation, but I guess YouTube didn't want me talking about Dear and Ken because they blocked them, or they went and the videos kept saying processing. I don't know. My YouTube was jacked up for like a whole long time and I couldn't figure it out. That's why I went like 2 or 3 weeks without uploading, because I'm like, what is going on? And I couldn't figure it out. But I finally got it figured out, got it situated, I sent out an apology video, and then I finally made a video that I got through the processing and got uploaded. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and just end this voiceover. It's been really, really nice talking to you guys. I love you guys so much. Please share my video. Please comment. Tell a friend. I'm really trying to get to 1K. I know that's literally like a far jump from 134 subscribers to 1K, but I'm trying to get there. So please help me get there and share with a friend, subscribe, and I love you guys. Until next time, bye.